So the defensive war or jihad, the Sheikh says it does not require the permission of the leader or the formulation of the right intention. So what is your intention? One is not supposed to say, well, I intend to fight so that Allah's word is supreme, etc. No, this type of defense, as Sheikh says, it is sufficient that it is undertaken to remove and repel harm and aggression. This is the sufficient intention. Like when I have a najasa on my hand. If I go out in the rain and it washes off the najasa without me intending it, would that be valid? The answer is yes. Even if there is no intention, the removal of najasa did take place and that's it. Likewise, when I fight an offensive, disbelieving army coming to attack me, my intention would be sufficient just to repel them by saying that I'm doing this to, or I'm undertaking this to remove and repel harm and aggression. It is obligatory even if it is to defend one's honor, life, or property, according to the hadith. The Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam, whoever is killed defending his property is a martyr, and whoever is killed defending his family, himself, or his faith is a martyr. And the hadith is given in a shorter form in two Sahih anthologies, which means that this was reported by Imam Bukhari and Muslim, if I'm not mistaken, in a longer version. Now, the Sheikh says, it is a duty to repel an aggressor in defense of one's honor. Honor here means either your reputation or, which generally is understood, your womenfolk. So if one is protecting his honor from someone wanting to rape his wife, sister, mother, daughter, this is your honor. So it is a duty to repel an aggressor in defense of one's honor, self, or property. Property means house, wealth, car, whatever. Whether the aggressor is a Muslim or a non-Muslim. A man came to the Prophet ﷺ and said, what should I do if a man comes aiming to take my money, to take my property? So the Prophet said, ﷺ, remind him of Allah, meaning fear Allah. What you're doing is haram. You will go to hell for stealing my money. The man said, suppose he turns a deaf ear. The Prophet said, ﷺ, then seek the help of those Muslims who are close to you. The man is adamant to steal my money. So I would shout, I would call Muslims to come to my assistance. The man said, what if there is no Muslim close by? No one is coming to my assistance. The Prophet said, ﷺ, then seek the help of government authority. Call 911. Call the police. Of course, these are in cases that you would be able to go for such options. The man said, and if the authority takes no action to help me, the Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam, then fight to protect your property until you are either killed and be a martyr, or you keep your property safe. So when it comes to defensive jihad, we reach there when we said that whoever fights defending his wealth is a shaheed. So the question that was popped earlier, can I give him my wallet and maybe save the day, not fight, not cause any problems? The most authentic opinion is that you can. because money and wealth is retrievable. Unlike if he wants to attack your honor, your womenfolk, this is something that you have to die without allowing, because this is not retrievable. But your wealth, it's retrievable. Your religion, if he forces you to say the word of kufr, this is retrievable. Say it, because you're forced, you're compelled. And we've gone through that before. But your wealth, almost the majority, if not the consensus of scholars of hadith, that the hadith of fight defending your wealth, and if you die you're a martyr, this is not general. There is an exception to that, and one of the exceptions is, by the consensus of scholars of hadith, or the vast majority of them, is when the Muslim ruler takes your money. So it's happening nowadays. The Muslim ruler is taking our wealth without us being happy, against our will. So should we consider this to be a cause to fight back and to die defending my wealth? Scholars say no, give it to him and Allah will compensate you for it. Why? Because by doing so you keep the unity together, and the ummah will benefit from your sacrifice. Though it would be harmful for you, but there will be some benefits in order to preserve the unity of the ummah, and he will be punished on the day of judgment. Also, the issue of someone wanting to kill me or to fight me, there is a hadith of Abu Musa al-Ash'ari, may Allah be pleased with him, when times of fitna arrive and someone breaks into your home, wants to fight you, the Prophet said, ﷺ, said, break your sword and take a sword of wood that has no power. And if he wants to kill you and you're afraid of the reflection of his sword, cover your face and be like the best or the better man of the sons of Adam, meaning the victim who was killed. And if you wish, also at the end of time, when Gog and Magog come out and they kill everyone on earth, who's there to fight them back? You know that it is Isa, peace be upon him, Jesus, and the believers. Do they fight back, defending their religion, their property, their honor? Allah reveals to him, go to the mountains, because these creations of mine, you have no power over them. You can't stand in front of them. So he runs, because Allah orders him to do that in order to save the Muslim population. These evidences, authentic, everybody knows them, nobody applies them, because they're bloodthirsty. They just want Jannah. We all want Jannah. But we want Jannah through Quran and Sunnah, not through our own whims and desires. And again, I always repeat my answer, my question that I give in my counseling sessions. Do you want Sharia, or do you want to follow your whims and desires? All of these, or most of them, don't follow Sharia. They follow their whims and desires. And this is what is causing harm to the Muslim Ummah, and Allah Azza wa Jal knows best.